What's up, Reefers? Welcome to Alex Pour Corals. This is Alex Wilson. Got more of the good, the bad, and the ugly, and my special chicken manure reefing series. That's right, where I'm adding dehydrated chicken manure to my reef aquarium. Sounds crazy, probably is. Everything could be dead, might die, I don't know. So check it out for more. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section of the videos, and I will try to check them out. And I did get a good comment from Andrew, so I'd like to thank Andrew. He had a more question about how I actually chose chicken manure, how that came about, the whole chicken, he wants more manure. So here we go. Alright guys, so the idea was that started with simply the idea of having fish in the aquarium, as people have noticed that they fertilize the corals, especially with small polyp corals, do especially well with extra fish in there. So the idea is that started with fish poop, investigated fish poop, checked it out, fish manure on Amazon. It is available, and I noticed that it definitely is pricey. Therefore, I started to investigate different animal manure options, and so I also considered cow and steer manure, and so that's when I was checking out the dehydrated chicken manure. And I just chose it because it's not only dehydrated but comes in relatively small amounts. I got this right here, as opposed to the steer manure where it was just like really large 10-20 pound bags or whatever. So anyway, so that's what I went with, and that's the idea behind it. And let's check it out. There it is again, dehydrated chicken manure. It's got pellets in there. It looks like a little bit of brown like fertilizer dirt, what do you call it, just like at flour, just like at for the vegetables, garden typing of dirt possibly in there. It's got some I don't know if they're little yellow rocks or if they came in with the chickens too, if they eat those maybe some little pieces of pellets. So alright, here we go. So I've got this right here. I want to keep them separate. The big aquarium, there's 100 gallons, and the quarantine aquarium's just 20 gallons. So I like to keep them in a bigger one and a smaller one, just so I don't get them mixed up, right? So yeah, and so right now on the quarantine aquarium, 20 gallons. So that comes out to, I'm doing just a 1/64th of a teaspoon, and that's just like 1/4 of the recommended amount of the Reef rewards daily amount. So here it goes. This is going in right here into the small one right there, 1/64th of a teaspoon, and then the main display, 100 gallons. So I'm adding in 1/16th right in there for the 100 gallon. So there we go. Let's see if I can check it out. Let's go over there. There we go. Sorry about that. Almost spilled it out coming through the door, but saved it. We're good. Here we go. Chicken manure right here. Put them down here to be safe. See what's going on. There we go. I got my nah, I think I did throw that one out. Great. Alright, well, let's go get some more. Just 1/64th up. Great. Now I got chicken manure all on. I got it on the floor there. 1/16th. Okay, here we go. 1/16th. 1/16th, and another big chunk on it. There we go. 1/16th. There we go. Not gonna spill it this time, going to the door. Okay, got it. Whew. Alright, so I got 1/16 teaspoon chicken manure ready to go. Let's check it out. Alright, that one's ready for the 20 gallon, and this one's ready for the 100 gallon, and the yellow tang is gonna love it. So yeah, that's what it is, guys. It's fishing. Idea is fish poop. Fish poop's manure for the corals. It actually seems to be advantageous. That's why people do well with lots of fish pooping. Can you imagine the amount of poop that a large tang puts out daily? A large is quite significant, especially like the blue tang or one of the nasal tangs is so crazy. So yeah, that's what's fishing poop, and then animal manure. So that's why I ended up choosing this chicken manure, dehydrated chicken manure. All right, here it goes, guys. So I just like to sprinkle it over here on this side, and just because it kind of falls right here, doesn't fall right on a whole lot of corals. Kind of falls down right in there, and falling on the heliofungi a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. And usually the yellow tang starts eating it over here, because this is where I usually put it in at. So let's see, a piece fell on the heliofungi. Will they get mad? Because I've had a few instances where it fell on the corals and they did kind of react to it by throwing their stomach out like they were under attack by something. So it's just a temporary, just like a 5-10 minute thing, and then it was good. Once he got it off. Yep, so there it is. There's that one. And so right now my nitrates and phosphates, it's about where I wanted. Haven't tested them yet today, but they're right in where I wanted, between 10 and 15 parts per million nitrate, and the phosphate at about 0.15 parts per million. So I'm trying to do my best to test them every other day. So let's grab the other one right here. Every other day, trying to do my best to do all the testing, to have a real tight control of that, not alkalinity, but also the phosphate and the nitrate. And so, and I haven't added too much to this one, the quarantine this week, being that I've taken all the corals out, put them over to the main display for number 1, and number 2, I've got all new corals, whole bunch of acropora in here, so wasn't quite adding as much as I did when I had all of the corals in there, much go full. So here we go, adding a little bit, just kind of sprinkle it around everywhere here by the pump and stuff. Yeah, there it goes. See, it drops down there. Yeah, hopefully it didn't get on the new Goniastria, but it was just a small amount, goes everywhere. And anyway, so check out the Goniastria. That's the new one. Just got him yesterday. So there he is. And it's a nice colony from Worldwide Cross West Coast. So definitely, and then I got the another rock of the fuzzy green mushrooms. He's back there. Oh, we got the, let's check out the fuzzy green mushrooms right there. Have this Astria snail right here up on my waterfall, coming out of the filter right here. Also got abalone over here on the back, and I thought I tried to get him out all into my main display, but there's certainly so many of them. There's probably lots of them all in the rocks everywhere. There's another big one right there, and he's got a copepod hanging out next to him too. It's amazing how fast these abalones are too. Really quick. They crawl around compared to the other snails. The atrocious snails and the Astria snails are really, really slow moving. And then I have these other snails in here too that came in with the live rock, and they're pretty fast moving as well. So yeah, there's a shot of the new toadstool leather. It's opening up just a little bit there. So Let's get the shot of the abalones. They have a little bit of red on them on the shell right there. And yep. So let's check out the rest of the stuff right here. So the Princess Peach still there, as well as all of the Melliporas and the other Aquaporas are looking the same. Still looking, still alive. Got my fingers crossed, guys. And got the blueberry stylo back there, bird's nest hanging out, so everything's doing okay. Let's check out the Australian live rock. So I have this Australian live rock in here. Blue light and a white light so you guys can actually see anything in there. And I just put it in here. It's got a couple weeks to go, and just never did any water change or anything. Just put the water and the rock in there along with the pump and a heater and stuff. And now it's got a big thick film of white bacteria. It looks like growing kind of thick right now. In addition, it has had like the whole ugly phases. It's gone through the brown algae, the hair algae, and everything. So let's check out a piece. And it has a little bit of coralline algae on it. Not much though, just a few specks. So I'm looking forward to getting that into the main display though and get it going. So let's check out the main display quickly. So here it is again, and the algae bloom's gone down quite a bit. I still hit the glass a little bit this morning, a little bit on there from yesterday, but other than that, not too bad. There's a shot. Yeah, I got one of the snails up right here, up on the glass. It's hard to get it. Come on, dude, focus. That. I'm gonna focus on it. Anyway, that's one of the snails in there. There he is. Relatively fast moving snails. Right, Yellow Tank. We're talking about the snails. Say, oh, he's in the main picture here. Oh, he's got to be the center of attention. As if he didn't. Nori Nori's later. Alright, we're getting the sushi nori later. What else do we got? Oh, yeah. Clams. Squamosa maxima. Got the blue maxima there. Got the other golden small maxima. I'm trying to get him to stick on the rock right there. It's hard to see because I smashed him behind the squamosa, so it'll stay on that rock right there. Otherwise, it keeps falling off. So, see how that works. And getting ready to feed the large polyp corals, which I try to do once a week, but it's left either once or once every 2 weeks. So let's check out this side. I moved this pulsing xenia. It was down in the coral scrubber and got messed up. So the only thing I could figure is that it got a little bit too much light. So, which is strange because it seemed like it was about the same height that I have down there, the Radion XR13, just as I do up here. So the only thing I could figure is just got a little bit too much light where it was at, even though the one down there I have it running at like 40% intensity, whereas up here it was at 50% intensity. So I don't know, it's different. I have just about checked the par on it, or the height, the exact height. Anyway, put them back here to recover. See how it does. Check out the hammers. Looks like it's kind of settling in a little bit. Hammer and the pink and green frog spawn. Yep. And the mushrooms there. Alright guys, well I guess that's it for a quick update, but check back for more updates. As well as I have new corals coming, so looking forward to that. Happy reefing. Bye.